Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing around with the original Urban Decay Naked palette. I dug it out and wanted to bring it on my channel and share it with you guys. So let's just get started. On my face for complexion, I use the Too Faced Primer, Makeup Revolutions, Urban Decay's Skin Shapeshifter, and the Morphe 8C palette on cheeks. Just giving you guys a heads up of what I've already started. I didn't want to make this video very long, so I basically just got my complexion down. I'm ready for eyes, in other words. For highlight, I went in with Flexitarian, and my little lip stain is Puri. This is actually a Korean company, I think. Guys, the reason I wanted to get on here and play with this palette is because they are discontinuing this palette. And actually, I've known that for a while. But if ever I had to say, you got to have this palette. This is the one palette that I would say, get. Now, mine's been well loved, as you can see. But I think it's knocked off half price. It's a steal, guys. If you're not a shadow wearer, I'm telling you, this is the one palette that you would, if you wanted to start playing around, or if you're just a neutral person, this is the palette to have. For my powder, and I went in with the Kat Von D concealer and my Laura Mercier powder. You guys know those are my holy grails. I'm going to take this P. Louise in shade 2 eyeshadow base. Put just a small bit. Guys, I'm not blue. I'm so excited I finally figured these camera settings out. I've got one more setting that I want to figure out. And that is a background blurring. The only setting that I've found so far, I can't use my mic, and we're not about that life, so I'll figure it out eventually. Guys, this P. Louise stuff, I'm loving it. Now, Urban Decay does do one, a primer potion, and that was my holy grail forever. So I wanted to branch out and try something else, and this, it's not a bad one to have. The only thing about it is you don't set it. Alright, the first shade I'm going to go in with, I'm going to take it on a M511, and I'm going to take the shade Naked. And I'm just going to pop this in the crease for a good transition. I just wanted to get on here and show you guys this palette. I hate they're getting rid of it. It was a good one to have. But, on an M433, I'm going to take Buck, and I'm going to place this right in the crease, outer V and crease. Guys, Urban Decay, I'm telling you, there's not many products from Urban Decay that is just a bad product. They have so many good ones, it's hard to say, oh, this is my favorite. But no kidding, this palette and my Alice in Wonderland palette are, and still is, some of my favorites. On an M514, I'm going to take Dark Horse, and I'm just going to set this right in the outer V. Just deepen up a little. I'm going to go in with Creep, just a little. Now this Creep colors really packs a punch, so you have to be careful with it. Right, on this little tiny M152, I'm going to take Virgin, and I'll pop this right up on the brow bone. Right, I'm going to go in with Sin on this, that's 152 brush. Okay, and in the middle, where it goes from the dark to the sand color, I'm going to go in with Sidecar on the flip side of that brush. And I am going to put that right between the two. Alright, back in with Creep in that M514. And we're just going to mesh all this together. M213, I'm going to go back in with Creep on this little smudger brush, and I'm going to smudge this on the lower lash. M507, I'm going to take Buck and Naked, and I'm going to mix those two and come right along the darker. Smudge out any harsh lines. I'm going to go back in with Flexitarian and add a little bit of inner corner highlight. This Color Pop. What is this? Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. Bomb highlighter. That's what I got on my face. You see that? Blonde into the gods. Yes, Lord. I'm going to take this Plum. This is a No Shame. In the shade No Shame. This is a dark purple. I'm going to take it and run it on my lower lash. Just to give a little bit of something different. Little eyelash color. I don't think I'm going to do any lashes today, guys. Let me tell you something. Let's share a little secret with you guys. When you curl your lashes, you ever notice when you curl and you leave it and you got that big, looks like a crease? If you take your curler, and you can let it sit there, but if you will take it and pump it all the way to the end, like I take mine off. I've been doing it so long, like I can redo it. I'll show you on the other one what I'm talking about. You won't have that crease, and you'll have a perfect curl. But if you'll take it, put it on your lash, I want to get them all in there. And just pump it all the way to the end. Now if you got a curler that your lashes don't stick to like mine's doing, I think I need a new lash bed. I don't know what you call that. But just put it in and just pump it. And you'll have the perfect lash curled. Whereas if you just and hold it there, you have a crease. Take a little bit of this roller lash. If you guys will get over on Sephora.com, I love these little things. I always buy just the trial size because to buy a full size product, this was sent to me in BoxyCharm, but to buy a full size, gosh, this lasts me so long that it ends up going bad before I use it all. Whereas if something like this, I've got a bunch of them. You get a good bit of product, but it don't go bad before using it all. And like that little trowel, I think I paid like 10 bucks for, as opposed to the big one, which is, I don't know, over 10 bucks. But for the for 10 bucks, and it'll last. Like I've been using this months and months, and I do makeup. I do my makeup all the time, guys. Like I will get up and just wear makeup just because I want to wear makeup. Get over on Sephora.com. There's a bunch of them, different ones. The Big Bang Lash. I personally like the Roller Lash, and I also like the They're Real. If you follow up with this behind the Roller Lash, you really add some flavor to your lashes. And usually this is my little duo. Like I'll let that Roller Lash, I'll run it through my lashes just to separate everything out really good. And then I'll come back with this They're Real. And it just adds a little bit of oomph to it. But these two formulas, the They're Real and Roller Lash, like they're not so thick that your lashes clump up. Alright, for lips, I'm going to line my lips in this 24/7. It's by Urban Decay. It's Naked. This is a holy grail pencil for me too. Like I said, rarely do you find a product from Urban Decay that you do not like. Alright, I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star's Christmas Cookie. And for a little bit of slip to the lip, I'm going to go in with this Tarteist Lip Paint by Tarte. I got this in BoxyCharm too. Alright, that's it for me, guys. I just wanted to pop on here and tell you that if you're looking for a good palette, and it being on sale right now, this is the one to get. I stand by this 150%. But for the price, and this stuff packs a punch. It's a good, nice little palette. Mine's been well loved. I have another one coming on the way because, I mean, who don't like a good mid-tone palette? If you don't own one, get it. This is the one to have. Alright, that's it for me, guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and stay a while. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.